What's up?
I'm Patrick.
I'm James.
And this is
Two guys, one cup.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, how you been?
I'm good, man.
I missed you.
I missed you too.
You look great.
Thanks.
Sorry about the hard nipple temperature down here.
Oh, I like it. This is my kind of temperature. It's like 60 degrees.
I think it's good workout temperature once you get warmed up.
Absolutely.
But now this is a little different, but I don't know. Do you want to talk about what's going on behind us, or?
Yeah, we got the amazing Bill Sinks match behind us against Storm Cholino.
Right, and do you remember what everyone's predictions were on this match?
I do.
What was it?
We said Bill because we're Vermonters and
I knew
loyal.
Bill's like been beating everyone.
Yeah, and we knew he was nasty, and he just keeps climbing, and everybody else chose Storm.
Yeah, and they were like giving the predictions that bothered me though is everyone said Bill would win the first but lose the rest,
which was crazy.
And I've never heard of that. Normally, if Bill wins, he wins. Normally, what happens is Bill doesn't get a pin because he can't figure him out, or they're, you know what I mean, dominating him. Yeah. But if Bill can find a lane on you and he starts to gas you,
the way he did it was very impressive because he took all his power away. It was crazy. It was insane. So,
shit.
Oh, it's freezing, but that's all right.
You want to know why? It's because I'm downloading. Shout out to Battlefield 6.
Downloading a game.
Yeah, I'm downloading a game. I'm giving into my.
But we can still talk about it.
Yeah,
we got that handsome devil up there. I mean, God,
dude, he looks
for
great.
His age.
For Bill's age, awesome. I do want to say shout out to James Reed and the promotion. And it's kind of weird. They did MAC rules, but the rest didn't know MAC rules, so that's kind of cool.
My favorite part is that the announcer didn't know what was going on. Joe did, but the other announcer didn't know what was going on. He's like, I don't really know these rules. But the rules are very simple. It's very similar to WAL rules. It's all set grip, and then once you hit the strap, it's strapped the rest of the time. The rules aren't that confusing. And if you know anything about arm wrestling, you know about MAC. It's been around. That was like the fourth one, right? No, that wasn't
more than that.
That wasn't the MAC. There's 4 MACs, but they've done a whole bunch of Ospen stuff.
Yeah.
It was crazy that you got an announcer who has no idea what's going on. But.
So just a little FYI for people that don't know, Bill Sinks is a legend in the sport. Storm is also a legend in the sport. Storm is a wall champion on the left arm, but he was top dog on the right arm. I think top 3 or some shit. Mm-hmm. In the 210-pound class, was it?
Or was it it was 200. I think it was 200.
Yeah,
because they got rid of the 225 and then did a 200.
The 231, right? It was like
it was
a weird one.
No, it was a weird one. I think it was like 220 plus or something. I can't remember because they used to have the heavyweight class and then they got rid of that, and then that's when Devin moved up and started pulling Michael Todd and Jerry Cataract and all those guys. But I mean, what's going on here basically? The setup in the first round was so long. It was super long. But there was a reason. Bill was trying to get his hand placement and figure Storm out. And Storm was trying to get around his hand.
Right.
Which is really hard.
Well, you'll see it right here, right?
Yeah.
So, see Bill, kind of always floats the elbow, old school top roller, high post. He's really pronating and trying to get his thumb pad as fucking big as it can possibly be. And then if you look at Storm, you could see his face. He's getting upset. He can't get around.
Yeah. Well, he's also kind of pushing up low hand a little bit, but somehow Bill seems to make his hand really fat. And I don't, you can even see it from right there to as soon as they start setting up, you could see him kind of pinching the thumb in, and then his hand looks like it gets fatter. I don't know if it's because he's flexing it, but it's wild.
So right here, a lot of fight in the setup, right? Even in the rest grip, I would say there's probably already been everyone got fouled out by now.
Yeah.
So I respect the refs to a point where they want to see a match. So look, see, Bill's already pronating out, but did you see the difference right there? Is Storm couldn't contain, not because Storm wasn't strong enough, but Bill's hand's so big, you're just barely purchasing that thumb.
Right, and he was in the load. His load is the load is crazy. So I mean, he's already loaded and kind of going. There were a lot of early goes. I did notice that, and they weren't really calling them. But
hey, we don't have to critique it. Mike Bisman doesn't knows what he's doing, quote unquote. I want to say
Chuck's done. I thought Chuck Bardo had done MAC tournaments before.
I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I do want to say how much I hate that. No offense, they showed these refs, or not the refs. They showed the guys on the mic.
announcers. Yeah.
Joe was probably doing most amount of talking. You could see half of his face, and then I'm sorry, I forgot your name, dude, but I met he's a good guy. But he wasn't really talking. Honestly, it looks like he doesn't even want to be there right now. And this is the main event. So just the FYI, who's ever doing these video edits, we don't really care about the announcers. If you're saying good stuff to get me hyped in, that's my opinion. But I don't need to see this. You licking your lips, bad posture. I'm good with all that. I want to see Storm's ass over this. That's just my opinion. I don't know. How do you feel about this?
I'm okay with it. I don't mind. I don't mind watching the two screen. So it didn't bother me. It gave me a look at knowing who was talking. I just wish he knew a little more about like rules and stuff like that. Because if you're gonna announce, you should know what you're talking about. But oh yeah, you could see it's weird. Like his fingers are dumped, but his riser's up.
So what I like about Bill is he's such an orthodox old school arm wrestler.
Yeah.
Squared at the table. He's posting high, but you look Storm. Storm's really carved in with his shoulder.
Yeah. And he's already like out. Like.
Mm-hmm. So watch. Storm gets the containment first. But again, right there, that should be a foul. Storm moved in the rest grip. He you can argue, but if you're doing all that, like he put his left arm up to point, maybe. But the minute you transition to complain, that should be a foul, in my opinion. So now,
and you've got fouls to play with because there's 3 fouls.
Yeah, which I think arm wrestling should, because you get more of an opportunity to see a match and this foul out of some bullshit.
Yeah, no warning, 3 fouls.
And you know, a lot of people were wondering how is Bill going to do on a MAC table? He's never practiced, he never pulled on it before, so Storm had the advantage there.
Yeah,
but I think what everyone forgot about, which really made me think about with Bill, is the more elbow pad that Bill gets to play with, the better for him.
Yeah.
Especially, well, we'll see in here. I don't want to give anything away. But by the way, Bill was like a super underdog in this. Anyone that's watching this that didn't know what was supposed to happen. But right there, boom. It looked like Storm lost the hand, but still was able to pronate over. And I thought the first time I watched it was a high hook.
I think it was all side. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
But and then you look at Bill, it kind of looked like went to a break arm position.
Well, he lost hand control. So because his game is majorly on hand control. What are you looking for?
I was just gonna fast forward a little bit. But so like right here when you were watching this, it's kind of my fault because neither of us saw the match yet, but I called you or texted you and I was like, yo.
I've seen this.
Right, but I told you the results before you saw it. Remember? The night
it
happened.
Well, yeah, and somebody posted it too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
So it was it was on Vermont Power.
Messenger. Oh, okay. So probably
if you guys are from Vermont and you're not connected to that Vermont Power page, like the Messenger thread, guys, get on it. Like it's for everyone.
Yeah.
I don't understand this.
What?
They went into straps and in round 2 they started no strap.
I'm so glad you brought that up. You want to know what we were talking about? How we didn't think the rest knew what they were doing with the rules?
That is correct.
Right there was.
Yeah.
But actually, if I recall, I think James Reed didn't want that.
Oh, that's right. He modified him a little.
He kind of. Yeah. And listen, this is what's cool about arm wrestling is it's not sanctioned. It's all over the place. Rules are different. So again, right here, right, Bill. Oh, Storm's saying you ain't got nothing. But in my opinion, this is where Storm went wrong. He should have not hung on right here.
Yeah.
Because Bill is pulling with his palm and thumb. Storm's hanging on just fingertips and wrist.
Yeah. And then he just lost it right there.
Right. So. And then Bill almost, look at that. Bill was going to go old school, grab a finger and twist. And I love that. I'm for it. And then, again, Mike Bisman blocking the view with his big-ass shoulder.
Listen, let's not get your opinion of people into the conversation so much.
I'm just saying. Oh, hey, I found the remote. Did you find it?
Yeah, I flipped it.
Oh, that's
right. It's right here.
I'm sorry. So
you're good.
Okay, so round 1, Bill got dominated. By the way, this is a $500 super match. So they both had to put $500 up front. Winner gets the $500.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Well, the fucking announcer didn't even know. Huh? Joe's like, this is a $5 because he looks down in the beginning and goes, what's the money for? And then Joe goes, the match. I went 10 seconds forward.
Okay. Let's just play it. It's only 22 minutes.
Valid.
Total, yeah.
I know, but now they can't get us for like taping over their shit because now, 1, we didn't use their sound. Yeah. 2, we didn't use the whole video. It's edited.
Correct. Oh my gosh.
Smart. So again, I hope people are paying attention. I don't want to give away Bill's secrets, but again, I haven't talked to Bill, but my IQ is telling me what I'm seeing here. Bill is so about this back pressure and rise, and when you're trying to contain that in the setups, right, before go, your hand is already getting blown up way before you ever pull.
Yeah.
And look, you can see it right now. Storm just won, right? Storm is the favorite. Storm just won, but look how much Storm's fighting. Boom, right there. Storm is trying to contain, and next thing you know, look at Bill. He climbs a little bit and pronates out, and then lets his elbow float. That's a big thing. A lot of guys will try to keep their height, but they lock their arm while this guy's fighting in the air, and guess what? You will turn yourself out.
And he's so posted.
Boom, right here. Bill goes full break arm. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. That might have been for
No, they don't call those hops, but they're not supposed to call those hops.
Okay. So look at this right here. Storm's in a perfect position, but the problem is Storm's hand's out, and Bill's hand is higher, so he can't hammer curl. Boom.
Yeah.
But
that's Bill's style. He
old
always
school
pulls like this.
And guess what? Most people can't arm wrestle like that. Most people, once their hand is out of their shoulder, they're not comfortable there. Guess what? Bill's done this for 30 years like this.
Yep.
Those tendons know what it's like to be under that kind of pressure.
Yep.
So unless you're strong enough to get Bill off center and turned, but we saw it with Vlad.
It's palm up. You saw that with the first round. It's palm up. Once he gets palm up, that's when it's all over.
He's so good about getting away.
Yeah.
And so right here, it's 1-1.
And he creates a lot of space in the setup. So
now look though, see how Storm's still containing or trying to?
Yep.
And look, Bill's just locking, rising. And I noticed the further we get into this match, Bill's getting lower and lower to almost the point where his triceps touching. Boom.
You know what? The one thing which is crazy is when he sets up, he's like this too. So he's pushing on that like finger bone.
Yeah. So Bill's not containing.
Down.
I'm so glad you said that.
It's so wild.
He's pushing you down.
Yeah.
So he can get higher.
When he gets there, it's so he can get into that position because he's just clamping down your thumb and pronating.
And I told Steve Fernandez this, and he disagreed with me. It looked like Bill beat Storm easier than he beat Miguel Fernandez.
I would agree.
And
those the first round, he got a bad setup. He gave it, so he didn't get burned out.
Yep.
And then those
That's
other
IQ,
3
though.
rounds, man. Yeah, you got. If you don't have it, give it.
Especially, dude, you
Save
got
it for the next
$500 on the line. You don't freak out. Oh,
No.
and it was best of 5, but they agreed to pull all 5 rounds, but they didn't.
Oh, they stopped at 4. Yeah, because they announced that at the beginning. But
Because right now we'll keep count. It's 1-1.
Yep.
We're in the 3rd round. Again.
No.
Yeah. 1-1. 3rd round.
Are you sure? Because they're still set up in the 2nd round position.
No, 1-1. Remember, Storm got the flash. So this would be the 3rd because this is where Bill started the first time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
So, again, look. Bill's pronating so hard. Boom. Storm, I think, got a early hit on that, but let's give it to him.
They were both going early.
Bill is out of his hand, screaming. Look at him, dude. He's
and look at him cup.
So red.
Right there.
Yeah. Storm loses the hand, tries to. It's over. It's over right there. I think right there. Now look at Storm. Licking his lips. Oh, look. Oh, Bill's such a good guy. Gives him a little trap rub saying, hey, you're killing it.
Yeah.
I love it. Bill doesn't get violent with the hit, but it's like a. You know what I mean? Like when you tighten a ratchet strap, you give it a little flick, make sure it ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
He kind of did that to Storm. He went, ain't going nowhere. It's mine. So now we're 1-2. We're in round 4.
We're in round 4. Yep.
Bill is the underdog. Bill is 15 years younger, older.
Storm is like 35.
Yeah.
I think. And Bill's pushing 60, right?
I think he's almost 60 if he's not.
So that's a difference of 25 years.
But I just remember hearing this match, dude, being so pumped about it. I was like, this isn't a lose either way. Like, if Bill would have, say, right now, like, we don't even know if Bill's going to win.
If he would have lost after this, that's not a loss. Like, it's still.
This is a huge statement.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
By the way, the ranking systems are such bullshit with some people because I noticed John Brzenk, Todd Hutchings, and a bunch of these guys are on airs as number 1 and blah, blah, but they don't actually pull at tournaments besides East versus West.
That's correct.
But then you got guys
that don't count on airs.
Do not count on airs. So then when's the last time they went to an actual tournament? You know what I mean?
I'm wondering if there's a bunch of retro. I think that happened there, though. Like,
I know. I'm not saying that Todd Hutchings and John Brzenk aren't the best, but I'm saying they always say on airs, what's the one that Numbnuts does? Best hook?
In the hook.
In the hook. That
you're talking about
Chance Shaw?
Chance Shaw. Yeah.
Dude, that thing is so outdated, it's not even funny. Like,
yes,
it's got to be.
Correct.
Because I've been doing a lot of looking for, like, some of the best guys in the state, or not state, but in the country to pull certain people. Like, we're trying to find Bill Sinks a match right now at 198. Like,
it's tough.
I think at this point, you give Bill two more challenges, and then how about him versus Ryan Ballinger?
Right.
Why not?
Yeah.
He's right there. Shout out to Steve Fernandez. Me and Steve talk all the time, and he's always coming up with these fun match ideas. Look at Storm's face. Storm is freaking out. He's trying to contain. He knows he's in trouble right now, dude. Look at that. Look at Bill. Bill's always calm and composed. He's apologizing. What a dick.
Well, I think the next move would be Dustin Gellett, wouldn't it, for Bill, if we're going to move along people? Because Dustin's been the most dominant in the area in that weight class, I would think.
I think Dustin needs to be going against up guys.
Yeah, but he's 198, 220.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, it depends. I know when I pulled him
he can pull 198.
at Turtleman, he was 220. But
most of the time he'll do 220. But I know, like,
on a big
Winter
match.
Blast a couple years ago, he pulled John Tarian at 198.
He beat John Tarian, right?
Left-handed.
Left-handed, too.
Yeah,
wow.
It was 3-2. It was a really, really, really good match. And I thought John was going to win, but he had pulled it out.
I got love for Dustin just because I found out two things. I love the Amish mustache thing where he doesn't have a mustache. And Dustin Gellett bow hunts, but he doesn't use a compound bow. He uses a conventional. Just
a recurve?
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's pretty beastly.
I know. I want to feel his lats when he's full draw and holding that on a buck.
That's what we were supposed to build. We're supposed to build a bamboo recurve.
We still got to do that. Me and Pat are going to do that. We're going to go in the woods, survive for a week, and
laminate one together. Survive for a week.
So this is round 4.
Yep.
I call that the Statue of Liberty.
That was crazy. That was a crazy move where he just walked in, went back, trying to slip, and somehow.
I don't know why I call it the Statue of Liberty, because she comes up like this. But in arm wrestling, if I'm this much higher than you and you're running, and I'm like this, I'm carrying the torch of freedom. Speaking of Steve Fernandez, he's sitting right here. Yeah, look at him. That light-skinned dude. I like him. He's cool. But I don't even know who Steve was cheering for. I assume Bill, because Bill's his guy.
Storm. I think it was because he's down there. I think he was saying he would definitely pick Storm.
Right, but I just don't know whose team he was on down in that corner.
All right, we got this thing thinking, so.
Yep, so this gives us a second.
But Bills just keeps winning. It's freaking insane. And I remember when I started, he wasn't even pulling anybody. Like, we're talking 3 years ago, he wasn't even arm wrestling. He was just practicing with his team. This is the wild thing. And now he's out beating all these guys who we see as top guys in the area, and we know are true badasses. But
I'd say I haven't seen Bill pull in 10 years. Just in these past year or so. This year is when Bill just made his comeback.
4 matches, isn't it?
Yeah. So he beat Miguel Fernandez when they brought King of the Table. So we're almost. Oh wow, we're out of year in November.
I thought it was East versus West in Florida.
Nope, he didn't go to Florida. He went to the King of the Table where Levon pulled Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Georgia.
Yes. And then he pulled Coach Ray at the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what started this whole thing is I think Bill was like, hell yeah, I'm going to try to get on it. And I think he could have beat Coach Ray. I think they cheated him. I think Coach Ray's a cheater. These are my statements. But yeah, so Bill beat Miguel, and then Miguel told Steve, he's like, I could definitely beat Bill in a super match. I just got robbed today. So then Steve reached out to Bill and said, do you want to have a super match? And this was in February of this year.
Right.
And guess what? The Marathon Man beat Miguel Fernandez 3-0. And anyone that hasn't seen that match, I know I just gave away the results.
But that doesn't tell you anything.
It's such a good match.
So good.
It was such a good match.
My favorite part is at the end, Miguel's like, do you want to pull left? And Bill says no.
Well, I respect Bill. Bill doesn't have ego. He knows his left isn't that good.
Yeah, it's just not to that level. So
right. But I love it when a guy gets beat on one arm. He goes, I think I'd beat you on the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the ego. No one wants to lose. It sucks. Like, look at Storm right now. Storm is probably in a different planet trying to figure out what the hell are they serving up here in Vermont. And it stinks.
It's grass-fed beef.
It's grass-fed beef. Look at that, dude. Not an ounce of fat. Bill Sinks has got nicer lats than most 25-year-olds that go to the gym at Planet Fitness. I'm here to tell you. But, yeah, we're in round 4. Look how calm. By the way, Bill's not even sweating.
No, and Storm's stressing. So a lot of talking going on. Bill's just watching and feeling.
Oh, yeah. But the thing with Bill is Bill doesn't need to be loud. Bill just makes the micro adjustments in the setup. And then it overwhelms people. You watch it. The people keep complaining. They're freaking out. They're trying to get a better grip. And the whole time they're complaining, the refs are worried about this stuff. And Bill's just doing da-da-da-da.
Yep.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep watching. Keep touching the strap.
But I'm here to tell you right now, I think Bill Sinks is better out of MAC table than any other table. Because Bill always gets called on these little incremented fouls or shit or early starts.
Well, he hops a lot.
Little hops or kind of comes off the back. But he gets so much more room to play right here. I think we need more matches with Bill Sinks.
Oh, man. See how turned Storm got?
Yeah, but look at this. Look at this. Storm's out of his shoulder. He's back in this weird post. But again, I can't believe that Bill's pronation this way is forcing his cut. Like, it's breaking his wrist, but it's not because Bill's not coming around.
Yep.
He's coming through.
And bringing the fingers.
Yeah. So it's like you know what Bill is? It's like a top roll side pressure.
Yes. Yeah.
And boom, right there, round 4. So Bill won 3. I lied. Bill did sweat a little bit in the armpit. That's fine. We can't hate him for that.
No. It may have already been sweaty.
It may have already been sweaty. Maybe it was just hot in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this. This is a beautiful thing about arm wrestling. They're hugging.
They forgot they were pulling 5 rounds.
Yeah.
But it's okay. That happens.
And the announcer is picking his nose on camera. Like, you can't make this shit up.
Oh, if nobody's seen that Sam Talent, Adam Ray, Kill Tony, you guys got to watch it.
Kill Tony's great.
Kill Tony's great. So I know that's a little
I got a question.
Out of our
we can go on a different tangent. This is just 2 guys, 1 cup, right?
Yeah.
Would you do Kill Tony?
No.
Like, if we went to Texas, would you go do Kill Tony?
I don't have a minute of stand-up.
That's not what I asked you. If we went on vacation, would you go on
Dude, the
Kill
whole
Tony?
point of going on Kill Tony is to look good, not look stupid.
I've seen a lot of people do the exact opposite.
Because I'm not that dumb.
Do you ever feel bad for those people?
No.
I feel so bad.
No, they do it to themselves.
When Tony's telling them, to probably should cut their life short and shit like that. And again, dude, it's not like it's our show where 5 people watch. By the way, I appreciate the 5 people, but it's a million people, and you got to go to work. And most people don't know what Kill Tony is.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you know how many people I love that do the show and then they get fired and they come back on and they're like, "How's your job?" "Well, I got fired after I said where I worked." Which to me, as long as you don't say some crazy ass shit,
shouldn't matter.
Right?
Freedom of speech.
It's valid. But do you watch all of them? Right?
Yes.
See I think he was he looked like a white supremacist. But first thing he opened the gates was like a Charlie Kirk joke, and it wasn't a good joke. It was a poorly thought Charlie Kirk joke.
Is it the weird guy with the? It
was his first time on.
He looked like Charlie Kirk.
No.
Okay.
No. This is just a random bucket poll. He's never been on.
No.
But yeah, it was rough. And then he did some black jokes. He tried to do all the dark stuff with no thought.
I think I remember the guy you're talking about. He had tattoos.
It was pretty rough.
But they were not racist per se. So.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's okay. It's Kill Tony. You're allowed to do anything as long as you're funny.
Yeah, if it's in the spirit of humor.
Yeah.
If it's not in the spirit of humor and it's in the spirit of poor taste, I don't agree with it.
I wanted to ask you real quick. What do you think about the over the top 2 that's going on in Australia?
It's over.
It already happened?
Yeah, it happened this week. It happened yesterday. Devin made a post about it.
I'm so confused. Devin is already in Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because East versus West next weekend.
Yep. So he's heading over to Sweden soon. But
did they let him pull in the tournament or no?
I don't know. I didn't really get that from it. I know
I say, when are we going to see the video? Is it
I
pre-production?
think it's pre-produced and it should be on. It should be on that Matt Hollywood Conley stuff. I
Because
think that's who put it on, right?
I would like to see. Is it Rijkaard
Yeah.
versus Devin? I would just like to see.
I don't think it's much of a match. But
You don't think so?
hey, did you see Ryan Bowen lost in Georgia versus the World?
Oh, did he really?
Oh yeah.
Bad?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, he said it was a better opportunity to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, true. And then who's that
What's
young
crazy
kid?
is I thought Engen hated him.
Yeah, it's not Angus promotion.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Huh. Like how sure?
It's Gennadi's promotion.
Gennadi's doing it?
That's Gennadi's promotion.
Damn, I didn't know that. I like Gennady.
And then Samushia pulled who's the young kid with the big forearms and glasses, the Russian kid.
Oh, yeah. Smushy smashed him, didn't he?
He beat him. The young kid beat him twice, and then Samushia came back.
Oh,
I'm always
Amenko?
Yeah, something like
you guys,
that.
I think it's Amenko.
I'm always wondering if Samushia's like doing stage matches sometimes.
Oh, like kind of putting on a show?
Yeah, because these matches, that the way he wins some of these matches
Just don't seem right.
Yeah, I wonder if he's like if he's sandbagging. Not that the other person is, but sometimes I think he's that good where he can just kind of sandbag a little bit.
They were. So Auden
They were saying
Lorette
that.
turned down a match against him, saying it wouldn't be a match. He's too big. He's
The
too
young
strong.
kid, not Samushia.
No, not Samushia. He's like TikTok famous and YouTube famous,
Yeah.
where he does just
Not
wrist match.
Anatoly's the guy who does the power lift.
Not Anatoly. No. We're talking about the guy that does. He's known for arm wrestling.
Oh,
He wears the
arm
round
wrestling.
glasses, and we're talking about
Yes.
hair slick to the side.
Yep.
Also, he's like huge forearms for his
Yeah.
size.
He's like him and Schoolboy are like the two young prodigies.
Right. And like if you know anything about arm wrestling, but you don't, like you're just kind of an observer.
You know
Who those guys are.
Yeah.
But so Auden Lorette told everyone he wouldn't have a match with him because he believed it'd be too easy of a match.
Mhm.
Maybe he's just talking smack because he didn't want to get beat. I don't know.
Oh,
But if he's
Devin said the opposite. He thinks that kid would beat him.
ooh.
I think that kid would beat Auden for sure.
Ooh. You got to respect the dad for being honest. Well, you got to
Yeah.
respect Auden for being cocky. I love
after Auden lost that last match against Artem, Devin said he needed that for some humbling, which is perfectly legit.
it. Well, you got to give the kid credit. To be 18 when he pulled Artem Tarantenko?
Yeah. Artem's nasty though. That's side pressures.
Right, but
Well,
Artem
freaking
Tarantenko
weird.
is what, number 3 in the country in 198?
One on left, and then
Yeah, but right's pretty high
maybe
up,
2
too.
or 3 on right. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he's
So-
pretty high up. There's a guy
Hmm.
that we like to see both, like Bill pull.
Auden?
No, Artem.
I think it would be terrible for Artem. Just because
I
of
agree.
what we saw. The way, because Artem likes to go like this to
Well,
drive.
he wants to hook.
Right, but
He
how many
does
times
top roll.
But how many times have you seen Artem like pin with his hand gone, but with side pressure? When I
Not
saw him
much,
at East
yeah.
versus West at the qualifiers and stuff, it seemed like a lot of the good guys were taking his hand. So to me, if Bill Sinks is going to do the same thing, drive with his thumb forward
Mhm.
in a side pressure move and force Artem this way, Bill's in a way better position.
That's great if he can get there.
Oh, you think Artem will be able to cup him in?
Yeah, he may have some special sauces that help him.
That's valid. You imagine if Bill got on steroids now? This is his moment. Like I know Bill says he's natty. I believe him. He doesn't
Yeah.
look like a guy that gets saucy.
No.
But Bill's like a thick guy. He still works construction.
Yep.
But I'm not. This is terrible. I'll say it. Bill's not going to live forever. Nobody ever does. This is the time to do sauce.
Might as well start pumping some Prima Ball in. your
Yeah,
body.
dude. Imagine Bill like fuck.
No, I agree.
I would love it. And he starts injecting his hand. It gets even bigger.
That's how it works.
I don't know how it works, obviously, but it gets me excited. Did you see Arm Assassins is doing like a YouTube channel and it's kind of
Uh-huh.
like skit stuff with Nick Stone, Storm, and a bunch of those
Arm
guys?
Assassin, like the guy who makes the handles
Yeah.
for Devin.
Well, for a lot of the guys, yeah.
Arm Assassin is the guy who makes all the handles for
Yeah.
Devin's like no limit stuff,
Mm-hmm.
armband stuff. So yeah,
So, anyways, they did a thing and like it was just like highlights of them winning, and I didn't really care for it because I see that shit all the time. But then they did like questions, like so it's just like you in a corner.
yeah.
And the guy was like, "What do you think about steroids?" And Storm this goes, And it just cuts. And I'm like, that's the funniest shit I've seen all week right there, dude.
Oh man, was Nick asking him that? Or the armor size?
No. The arm or it was either a girl. I don't know. It might have been Jen, Roger's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they asked James Reed. James Reed's sitting there, built like a bulldog. And they're like, again, just a canvas wall. And it's like, what's a thruple? And he's like, oh shit, you're gonna ask me that right now? Well, and then it just cuts to Roger and his wife's. And then they're like, and then it cuts to Roger and they're like, where do you sleep in the bed? And then Roger's like you know how like
yeah,
he's like Roger's like such an outgoing person, but like he's kind of like shy.
Yeah,
I don't know how I can explain it, but like the way he presents,
he's quiet with people he doesn't know.
Yeah, he's like in the middle, and then it cuts to different stuff. Hey, what'd you think about this one? I think this is a banger match too.
I thought that if he didn't get hurt, Erdem would have won it.
I disagree.
Yeah.
So I love Vitaly, unless he's pulling Devin.
Which he will lose.
You think Devin's going to lose against Vitaly, right?
No, I think Vitaly's going to beat, or Devin will beat Vitaly.
Is it because Vitaly lost to Dave and Devin destroyed Dave?
No, I just think Devin has too many weapons for Vitaly. Vitaly has one move, and then he floppers press.
But you see in all the practice polls, Vitaly smashing Devin. I mean, it is on a picnic table. It is on pillows.
Right, and that was a while ago. That was when Devin was like 258.
That's fair.
So,
dude, look at the size of Artem Morozov, dude. Like, I need to start doing some bicep curls and steroids and give me like 8 years and I'll be half the man that guy is.
And they're buddies. That's the craziest thing. They're like friends. They don't look at
some of that times that's a good match. If we're super evenly matched and it's for the world title,
yeah,
I would pull you really hard.
But if you can get fired up with your buddy and kind of put that aside, yes, I would agree.
Look at that dude screaming, but he's in a great position. Again, Vitaly kind of lost his hand, but do you think Vitaly being such having the number one grip in the world that really helps him in arm wrestling? Because like he kind of can lose his hand.
I think if you're like grabbing thumb and finger and grabbing someone's thumb and pulling down, yeah. But
no, but even in the flop, do you think it's like so much? Like when he's in a flop wrist press, do you think he's just got so much squeeze that it kind of helps? I guess, but he's kind of new to that flop. Like he didn't do it ever, and then in his like last few matches, yeah, he's kind of getting forced to do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy that Morozov was in this position, but in my opinion, this is what hurt him because he was this there again. You're talking about a world level. These guys are both number 1 and 2.
I think pretty sure he tore his bicep. Was it bicep? I think he messed his bicep up.
I thought it was the brachialis.
Oh, maybe. I thought it was.
I'm not a doctor. Did you see the photos on Instagram?
No.
He showed all the photos.
Devin was talking about how they were showing like splayed arm.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's been months though at this point since that happened. So.
But still, probably gonna need some time.
Yeah.
Especially, I get it, dude. At the world level, you can't just kind of have an injury.
Yeah, no. It's just like MMA. Like you get hurt, you wait to like Rachmaninoff just got hurt again. You wait until he busted.
No. Did you watch what happened last night?
Did I watch what?
RDR.
Dude. Yes.
I know we're bouncing around, but so we're talking about UFC.
Brendan Allen
versus RDR.
Wrestled the shit out of him. Like, I thought that fight was going to be over in the first round, and he just couldn't get the choke, and he burned himself. He couldn't even walk out in the 5th round. He quit. Brendan Allen made De Ritter quit.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Brendan Allen said in an interview, he's like, I thought he was going to quit after the 3rd.
Well, no, and even before the fight, he said, I'm going to make him quit. He said he was going to make him quit.
That's gotta, again, I ain't saying I'm beating any of these guys. These guys are at the UFC. You're the best in the world fighting.
But it also shows like the levels of wrestling and jiu-jitsu, and Hazmat has some bad fights out there. He's got some guys who are bad matches.
Well, I saw Brendan Allen call him out and said, hey, you want a guy that can wrestle? I'm your man.
But he's not. He's going to fight, what's his name? Nasruddin. He's going to fight the dude from France. The Dagestani guy from France.
Oh, the guy that just got beat?
Nasruddin Magomedov. No, that was Magomedov. The dude who beat Kyle Bahayo.
Chris Benoit?
No.
Not Chris Benoit, but
Benoit.
Benoit?
No. He's the Russian looking dude is what I'm talking about.
okay. I'm blanking on that guy. But
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
All right. All right. Let's
real quick.
Yeah.
I know you got a super match coming up. November 29th at Test Your Frame 2. Who's your opponent?
Two left-handed against Wade Roberts.
Wade Roberts?
Yep. We haven't talked at all, so I haven't messaged him. I'd like to put $100 up on it.
Ooh, $100 super match?
$100 super match.
Or do you want to do $100 per round?
No, $100 super match.
So like $33.33.
Well, no, it's $100
per round.
$100 each on the table. Why are you trying to break this down per round? You don't have to do that.
And we could still have the same amount of money that we needed.
It's just $100. Psh. All right. So we're going to start practice.
Yeah, no one showed up. What time is it?
It's 5:15, 5:25.
Everyone knows what time practice is.
It's 5 o'clock.
So Steve's not coming. Ridge has to ask every practice what time practice starts.
It starts at 5.
It starts at 5. Burdock's getting ready for Vadim. It's Vadim, by the way. I always say Verdim. It's Vadim. And he's pulling Chris Michael on the same day.
Right hand. Yep.
And now, if you listen real closely,
you can hear him practicing his hook.
Yeah, it's called light moaning. Is its own training.
But guys, this was 2 Guys, 1 Cup. I'm Patrick.
I'm James.
And we're out.
Thank you very much. Hopefully we'll have Bill Sinks on next week.
Hopefully.